communication vehicles we had, the first time we ever tried this, we had a National Dealer Council meeting with 200 dealers. And what I mean by that, it wasn't really a National Dealer Council meeting. It was just an open forum with all of our dealer principals. Nobody else was there. It was just the Ricoh executives with the dealer principals. And you know, to set it up, one of the things that I had said was, we had a National Dealer Council meeting about a month ago, and we came, and it was just a great meeting. A lot of great stuff came out. I mentioned that you know, yesterday morning. And when we came out of it, Joji basically said to me, "That was great. Let's do that at ConvergX." I was like, "Joji, that was 10 people. This is 200. I said, I could just picture myself with a microphone in front of 200 dealers. Now we have to have a conversation. That's how I introduced it, with the microphone in my hand in front of the 200 dealers. So here we are. Let's see what happens. And you know, a couple things I would tell you right off the top. Number one, our panel was Joji, Peter, Glenn, and Steve Berger. And I was Phil Donahue. And you know, first off, Phil Donahue has nothing to worry about, because I wasn't that good. We thought it was so cool. We had taken all questions in. We had categories and topics, and we had on the app, they were voting real time, and it's just yeah, I don't know, it just didn't flow. So finally, about halfway through, I just got, you know what, just ask us whatever you want. We just opened it up, and it was great. It really, I think more than anything, it was an opportunity for anyone that did want to bring something up, obviously, to have some conversation. It put us in a position where we let the leadership team not only provide a mindset on direction, but provide a mindset on what they're all about. You know, Joji is our new CEO. You know, Glenn hasn't been our head of marketing very long. You know, Steve's been here for a while, but his role now has really evolved, and certainly Peter, it's been, you know, a little over a year. But the thing that I emphasized, a lot of times when you have new leaders, they come in and they have to learn the culture. What's this all about? Well, between the 5 of us, we have 140 years of Ricoh, not 140 years of business, 140 years of Ricoh. So we created the culture. We don't have to, nobody has to learn about it. So that's really helped a lot. And I think as the leadership organization is formed, that's what has made this thing. And I really feel the tumblers just have clicked. And I think some of the energy that you see, it's all, you can't make that up, right? I mean, yeah, we're putting on a show here, right? Just like all the manufacturers do. But there is a certain energy, there's a certain cohesion. We're all, is that a word? We're all on the same page. We're all moving this thing the same way. And as we've been telling our dealers, the dealers are dead in the middle of it in a lot of ways. Not only the go-to-market strategy, not only the technology and feeding into us, but every element of what we're doing. So it really is a very, very, you know, exciting time. And I hope that's what you're getting out of this. So I just wanted to kind of set that up. As far as the forum itself, I just wanted to give you a little feel for what went on. Once we did open it up to the questions and all that, I think more than anything, what everyone seems, the common theme of what everyone got out of it is, when you're in that kind of environment, there's the information exchange, right? Which I think there was some good information that was exchanged. I saw a lot of dealers taking a lot of notes, but that comes and goes, right? You lose your notebook, whatever. What you come out of it is, how did you feel coming out of that thing? And I think what I've gotten, and I'd be very curious to hear what you end up getting from the dealers, what I got out of it is the dealers truly recognized the candor, the openness, the willingness, and that is more important than ever. It always sounded good. Oh yeah, we're talking our dealer. Now it's critical. And it's why, I guess we're in Vegas, so I'm going to say this. It's why the smart money is on Ricoh from a dealer perspective. And we're gonna show that, we're gonna prove that. I think we have a great track record, but I think we're in a position that we've actually never been in before. We're going to be able to take advantage. All these investments we've made through the years. Why'd you buy Icon? Hitachi, what are you kidding? You know, all these things we've done it's all coming full circle now. You know, so I mentioned Icon. You know, for the dealers at the time, my God, when we bought Icon, you would have thought we just locked it up with the devil. Well, what ended up happening is after that acquisition, certainly that became a big part of our direct, and direct became a very big part of the business. Well, with that, we continued to invest in the resources to support that kind of an organization, that powerful of an organization, with a view and a vision as to where this thing is going. So when you look at things like system support, when you look at things like services, things of that nature, I mean, we've been investing big time. We have vertical market expertise. Some of these people are, you know, serious players in their verticals that are now part of our organization. These are resources now. Well, those resources are being made available to our dealers. So it really is. It's exciting stuff. We're developing this as we go. It's not all perfect right now. Actually, what I announced about our solution support desk, that truly did. That happened, you know, just a few days ago, right? Well, quite frankly, before it wasn't very good. We've got a lot of complaints, and it was really causing a problem as we're trying to drive the dealers. So we're addressing that, and we're going to keep developing that. So overall, what I would tell you about the forum, and again, I'll give you the perspective I'm getting, not only from the dealers that talk to me. It's always, most of them that come up to me are going to probably be relatively polite, not all of them. But it's the feedback I got through my people, who usually are a pretty good sifter of what's going on, and it seems like, you know, coming out of that venue, the one common thread, as I said, is that they felt good about the openness, the candor. I think they felt good about Ricoh as a company. You know, we kind of addressed it from the main stage. You know, it's no secret things that happen with our earnings and who's saying what, and our competitors are doing this and that. We made all these big changes. What does all that mean? Well, you know what? None of that came up. Not even a little bit. And the mood, the mindset was just, there was an energy in the room that would not have been there 6-7 years ago. Let's put it that way. You know, and so coming out of it, I think from a standpoint of what did we do, we had some dialogue, we had some questions. Our management team responded to them. There was a little back and forth here and there. When we opened it up, things, as usually would, really started going into all different other areas. But I think the general theme, the general mindset was dealers are very interested in looking for ways to grow their business, and they're depending on Ricoh to be there as things continue to evolve. And I think they left with a good feeling of comfort. Again, it was only an hour. You know, it wasn't how much you could accomplish in an hour. But I think it was a good starting point. We're going to look for other ways to conduct this type of discussion, and we're going to find those ways to communicate with the dealers. But I think it was a good start to that.